All right. Greetings, internet sojourners. Let's see. All right, looking good. Yep, we are up. This is the MMocracy. Welcome to the stream tonight. I gotta say, let me bring the music down just a little bit, get it just right. I don't want to feel like I'm yelling. This is a very, very special and important stream, and I'm going to tell you why. This is the last, hopefully, the last stream that I have to do with this microphone. Because tomorrow, around 24 hours from now, I have a whole new setup showing up here, courtesy of Jeff Bezos. So, enjoy the crappy audio while it lasts, because here very soon we're going to have good, nice, crisp sounding audio coming straight from my voice into your ears. That was a little bit weird. Sorry. But yeah, so what are we going to do on stream tonight? Well, let's flip it over to EQ here. First off, you're all going to listen to Starlight Celebration Juno with me because it's great and it makes you feel Christmassy. So where are we at? We're at level 41. We're 76. Is that 76 or 78? I think that's 78. I hope it's 78. 78's better than 76. Percent of the way to 42. And we are clear down here on the, what is this? Iceberg? And there's some Golra that we were killing. And we could stay here till 42, or just hear me out. We could go to Kaesora. I think I want to go to Kaesora. These guys are cool and all, but I mean, really, do we really want to stay here? I'm going to say no. I think we should go to Kaesora. We'll get better loot, we'll get better experience. So, that's what we're going to do now. I just happen to log in here. I also set up new follower alerts. So if we get any new followers tonight, you'll see I actually made my own. I got into DaVinci Resolve and I animated my own freaking thing. Starting to get the hang of this. So yeah, no more this headset microphone. It did good while it lasted. Ooh, you know what we need to do? We need to set the affinity. EQ doesn't like running with multi-core processors. And speaking of multi-core processors, I'm also looking at getting a new processor for my desktop and a new video card and trying to squeeze one more year out of this 2012 desktop. Yes, it's from 2012. No, I'm not proud. Okay, I'm a little bit proud of that. I've managed to get over 10 years out of this thing. It helps when you play games that are 20 plus years old, though. So we head back to the bank. We will get rid of some stuff. And then we will head out to Kaesora. Ooh, there's a level 4 monk here. And there's a level 23 Necro. I have some opportunities to give some stuff away. Because I have a lot of stuff to give away from hours upon hours of down near. Wait a minute, he looks like he has good stuff already. You're not a noob, you're a phony. Let's see what he's got. Show me what you got. Baton of Faith. What is that? What is a Baton of Faith? I've never heard of that one. We don't need to listen to this. Okay, you are welcome to listen to your own music now. I just wanted to get everybody in the Christmas mood here. We need to check out the Baton of Faith. I want to know, what is this? Baton of Faith. 3040? Oh, I guess that's really not that. I mean, that's a lot of damage. I guess it is good. But like for him, he's not gonna hit for that much. I think somebody else gave that to him. I think he was wearing curse scale, so my guess is he's still actually a noob. I'm just looking for monks to like hawk my stuff to. Not even hawk, just give it away. Yeah, so I'm gonna have a boom thing coming in here to like right there. It's gonna come from over here, like that, like that, and it's gonna sound so much better, and it's gonna be here in less than 24 hours. So let's see. I'm gonna get rid of precisely 3,500 plat. Look at that. Actually, no. Whenever you add my gold, 3,501. I always try to keep about 20 plat on me just in case. Can't forget the silver and the copper though. Definitely haven't destroyed probably 1,000 plat worth of that. So what are we doing? We're gonna go to Kaesora. What do we need? That's what I need to figure out. We have. Oh, we need Jasper. That's gonna cost a little bit. We need Jaspers for what's the name of that spell? Steel skin. And we can get rid of this chipped bone collar. Let's see, is there anybody that wants that? We need like a baby shaman and a baby monk to come to the bank. These I can vendor. Oh, and look at this. Now my words are all alphabetized, right? So when I get new words, I don't have to like try to hunt for them. They're all alphabetized. I can use these chunks of ice here to make root beer floats. How interesting is that? Oh, we need bone chips. Will we get bone chips in Kaesora? I'm trying to think. I feel like I fought more ghosts than anything down there. We could go wreck Kerns for like 10 minutes and get bone chips. I'm also looking at the wiki here for Spirok bone dust. I got that from a Spirok. Oh, it's for a poison. Poisons are so weird. Do rogues actually use poison? I don't know. That is one class that I have like almost not even touched remotely. All right, the bags are like almost everything looks almost perfectly organized. That's great. It's really strange, but I'm actually just like right now I was like I just want to go back to Dalnir. I'm like the guy who's been on the inside, who's been like incarcerated for so long. That's all he knows. So he just goes back to prison. That's kind of how I feel right now with Dalnir. I need some music too. Give me just a second here. I'm gonna try to get some. get some music going. I'm having trouble deciding like uh what to listen to. Sometimes I do like prog rock, sometimes I do metal, and other times I do like straight up Super Nintendo music. All right, so we're gonna head out to Kearns. That'll take a few minutes, not too long though, and then we'll head into Kaesora. The good thing is they're both like very close to each other, and you won't have to listen to my coffee cup rubbing against the microphone after tonight. It's gonna be great. I really truly can't wait. I probably won't have to run that voice mod software either, which means that I can now redirect the voice mod to its own like audio input and bring back the sound effects. Oh, there's so many like lobies out here that I could give stuff to. But it's all in my bank and I don't feel like going. Sometimes I check too if there's anybody from the solo self-found guild online, and there's never anybody on there. I really feel like I'm the last one. I think the guild master of the guild, who's the actual OG like SSF bro, who went to level 60 as a gnome warrior, which is insane. I think he follows me on Twitch, but he's not very active, and he doesn't pop into the game very much either. Should totally give this like poor level 3 monk a freaking fighting baton. Oh, and I forgot Jasper's. Son of a gun. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna we're gonna bind here so we can gate back. Oh, you. Stab him. He must pay. So we'll bind here, go over to Kearns, get a bunch of bone chips, gate back, go buy some Jaspers, gate back, run over to Kaesora. On the one hand, I have to admire their bravery, but on the other hand, I look down on them for their stupidity. Silly skill wolf pups. Yeah. It's been a while since I've been in Field of Bone. Feels kind of weird. I'm also going to take a look at the wiki for Kaesora and just see. There's like 2 spots that I need to go to. The tower and the library. Or towers, I guess. I wonder how hard Zalgaz is. Because he has a staff that is apparently really good. We may end up, we probably will end up camping him at some point. It says 80 to 120 hours. That's a long time, but generally my experience so far is that people come by, they say hi, some people stick around, and it ends up being like it's a camp, but I'm hanging out with cool people here on the stream, so it's not as bad. When I say people come by, I mean they come by here on Twitch. And then obviously I have my YouTube viewers as well. Love those guys. They they support me from YouTube, drop comments on there, and occasionally whisper me in game. So here we are at Kearns. We're gonna go in, get a pet, and then we're gonna use that pet to blenderize skeletons for like 10 minutes, and we'll probably get 2 or 3 stacks of bone chips. Really, really fast. Depending on how many people are here. It's probably gonna frustrate the people that are here. Oh, there's only one other person here. How come I didn't get a Kearns like this when I was back when I was leveling? You had 2 groups at the gate. You couldn't get a dang skeleton to save your life. Go Bobab. Ooh, he's a blue. Good, good. Yeah, we're just gonna buff him real quick. Augment Death has a really long recast timer. I suppose we'll buff ourselves too. It can get kind of scary, you know, sometimes here in Kearns. Alright, let's go. Gabobab, you have my full consent to murder everything you see. In fact, it would make me happy. Look at him go. Yeah, what a Chad. Oh, he just comes right out the gate with like 437s in a row. I think he was probably bullied by these skeletons as a younger, like, especially being that he looks like that and they all look the same, right? So he was the different skeleton. Although, if you think about it, he's made from the same bones as the skeletons in here. Because this is where I get all my bone chips. So I'm not sure about that. I remember I used to go nuts for these shields. Because they're worth like a platinum apiece. Oh no. Now you done it. Oh wait. I have greater shielding instead of life tap on my bar. Mm. Let's get a life steal dot up. We can regen some health. You know, a long time ago when I made this guy, I actually fantasized about doing this one day. I was like, yeah, I can't wait till I have a high level pet and I can just go wreck all these skeletons. And now here I am. I have a high level pet and I'm wrecking all the skeletons. And it really wasn't that long ago. I mean, it was about 3 months. It's nothing like there's this guy, he's come in my stream occasionally. His name's Tyrax on P99 green. That dude leveled his monk in like 30 days from 1 to whatever. These are actually worth some money, those Burinai. They're worth like 4 or 5 plat. They're nothing crazy. Let's go check for the Jester, actually. When I was a youngster, well, when I was like 13 or 14, playing this game, first time, somebody told me about the Ixar Berserker Club. and they told me it was worth like 3,000 platinum, and maybe back then it was. I don't know. I don't know the how the economy was back then. But what I heard when they told me that was there's a mob I can camp that will make me rich, is what I heard. So I started trying to camp this Ixar Berserker Club. And it was so foolish because like all I had to really do was just keep leveling and I could have made more money, but I didn't know that because I was like young and I didn't understand this game. So I spent way more time down here in the basin of Kerns than I naturally should have trying to get that Jester to spawn. I got him to spawn once, maybe twice. But neither time did he have the Ixar Berserker Club. And eventually I did move on and I started, I left Kunark on my monk and I went to other places. I never made any money. I never got rich. Fast forward like 9 or 10 years, I decide I'm going to resub to EQ. What's like the first thing that I do? Get on my monk and go straight here and try to find the Jester. And lo and behold, he's up. The Jester was up and he had the freaking club. It was like insane. Granted, now I got the club and I'm like, whoa, that's awesome. The club's worth like 200 plat now. It's not worth the money it was back then, but I did think it was pretty cool that I actually got it. If you've watched a lot of my streams and you've heard me tell that story, I can assure you that you will hear me tell it again, but it will sound better tomorrow because I've got a new mic coming. At least after tomorrow. I promise you I will not tell that story tomorrow. Look at these badgers, they're vicious. I bet it smells terrible down here. All these badgers. And in like years of running around this place, I still have like, I just have to run around in circles till I find the Jester. Like it just kind of happens naturally. I don't actually know the way to go. Velith, what's up? Dang, I haven't seen you on this stream since the Huck Nasty days. That was the last time I saw you. Skeletal Cook, he is. That's right, he's indifferent. I do see you in the Monsters and Memories Discord though, where we talk about special military things. I was looking at my old streams and like it's funny how bad it looked. Like I was definitely doing it on a budget. like like no webcam, freaking I got really accustomed to that spot when doing the Ixar Monk Bracer. I just can't even find like I'm like on the struggle bus here. Oh, here we go. This is it. I found it. I mean, one I'm just here for bone chips, but I'm also just kind of goofing around. Yeah, my stream used to, it was terrible. But the funny thing was we had a lot of fun on the stream back in the Huck Nasty days. And I'm starting to have a lot of fun here too. Now that I've rebranded. It's like different crowd, a little bit different vibe. I don't play music on the stream anymore. I figure people can listen to their own music. And I do the YouTube thing now, which I was like zero YouTube before. And I actually really enjoy the YouTube thing. Like messing with the video editing software and all that. I love it. So we gotta watch out. There's a skeleton down here that if I accidentally kill it will make me KOS to the badgers. So we don't want to do that. Because even now, I'm afraid of these badgers. Like, these badgers could kill me. Alright, I think this right here is where the Jester should spawn. If the Jester was up or was going, like, this is his spot. I've never streamed on YouTube, but I have some videos. Yeah, it's actually, I'm making video content mainly for Monsters and Memories, but I do post my old streams to it, and I'm also going to work on, so my next major video product is going to tell the story of Sojourn, Toril, and Durus Mud, which were the muds that Brad McQuaid played prior to starting development on EQ. And there's some players that have some great stories on those muds. Some of them actually like either knew him as a player, knew Brad McQuaid as a player, or at least knew of him, of his character Eridune. So left us too soon, Brad Dad. That's what I should do, is make a Brad McQuaid like tribute video. Suppose I can post some uncut Eminem video from duo grinding. Yeah, so I have I post my full stream uncut for like documentation purposes. It's literally just for people to look at later. Or I guess there are some people that watch them. Like I've seen a handful of people in the Discord that have been like, I need a fix. I can't get enough watching streams because they're already hooked on the game. So I pretty much just post them for, I guess, that slim few players, and then in addition to that, just for kind of a historical purposes, so that people later on down the road, if they want to see what it looked like in the first year or 2 years, whatever the time frame is, they can go back and watch it. Then I make, well, sorry about that. Then I make a recap video of every playtest, where I kind of tell the story of the playtest. Cargon! Oh, I made that tonight, but it was supposed to be transparent. I'll have to figure that out. Thank you for following. Yeah, that video there, I made that quickly before the stream, and I used a transparent background, but apparently it did not remove it. But I'm sure there's a way to do that in DaVinci. So, but thank you for the follow, so I can, one, get that fixed, but two, so hopefully I can stream for you in the future. I was trying to think, what was I was on something. Something about Monsters and Memories. I don't know. I'm excited. It's gonna be good. I think the point of my YouTube is kind of half entertainment, half education. So I like to talk a lot about the history of the games. It's all like kind of classic MMO based. Elith, you used to come to when I was on my enchanter, you used to come group with me, I think. I think you gave me something too. I think you gave me a robe. I think I was wearing the banana robe, the banana newbie robe, and you just showed up and like you're like, "Here, take this robe. You look terrible." Educate you? What do you want to be educated about? Well, you probably, I mean, you're an OG. You've probably been around uh these games as probably longer actually than me. Let's see, the first time I ever played a mud was 1998, and I played muds until 2001, and then I got EQ. So I was never BBS. I never did the BBS thing. Oh, you were in perma with me. Was that with Level Up Larry? There was a point where I was in a perma group with Level Up Larry. But I also did a really wicked permafrost solo camp on my enchanter that was like physically exhausting. Let's see, how many bone chips do I need? This is just kind of cathartic to just run around and kill skeletons, honestly. Definitely older than me, but who knows what I know. Yeah, I mean, it's... Oh, Undead Crusader. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I don't think he has anything that impressive. I think the fine steel weapon he has is like the draw for him. Yeah, so the next major video project, and I was waiting to get this new microphone, which is going to be here tomorrow, before I did anything on it. Uh, is going to be dedicated to Sojourn, which then split into Toril and Duris sometime, I think, in the early 90s. And I'm going to do my own research as well. And then it split into Toril and Duris because the player base was kind of split, I think, on whether to be PvP or not. They wanted, like, there was some that wanted PvP and some that didn't. And so they split it up into two. And now the games, the development of the MUDs is very different. Toril doesn't have a world map. Duris does. I mean, they're extremely different, but as far as like their geography, but their gameplay is actually really similar because they both share that Sojourn heritage. And if you were to actually log into Toril or Duris Mud right now, a lot of things would be kind of familiar to you because it plays a lot like EQ, just in text form, which is pretty interesting. I've been playing online RPGs since like 1990. Trying to think, what would you play in 1990? Like Neverwinter, Neverwinter Nights. Did this scale one really hit me for 20 twice? I bet he wished he hadn't. That was like an awkward period there, 1990. That's like, yeah, BBS, Muds. I don't think Neverwinter Nights was, yeah, exactly. It's 91, yeah. I was gonna say, I don't even think Neverwinter Nights was out in 90. Yeah, there was like, was it Gemstone was a big one back then. And what's really weird is that mud. Yeah, Gemstone. I want to say that was one of those weird ones that was like, it's same thing with Neverwinter Nights. I think they all were like, it would make you pay by the hour. How crazy is that? Like, could you imagine paying by the hour? Like let's say you knew you had a camp, like that Zalgaz camp that I was talking about, where it's like 80 to 120 hours, and I was paying $10 an hour for that. And I just said, okay, to do this camp is going to cost me $1,000. That's insane. Yeah, Gemstone was like the big one. Uh, yeah, Neverwinter Nights made you pay by the hour. And I think there were a handful of people that like, doing it. Probably more than a handful. Although, if I remember right, they had a pretty small, like, there were still a lower cap on players. Like, I don't think there was hundreds of people connected to Neverwinter Nights at one point. I don't think they could handle that many connections if I remember right. That's why everyone started playing the Realm. I always thought the Realm looked really goofy. I'm actually like, I can't remember if I ever logged in and played it or not. Moved to Darkness Falls from Neverwinter Nights. That's interesting that you played Darkness Falls, because I'm sure you know the lineage of that game, the developers of that game. I'm sure you know what they moved on to do. It does look goofy, but look at graphics back. I mean, well, so I think what I'm not talking maybe the graphics directly as much as the perspective of the, like, so it's so unnatural for me. I'm gonna show it here on stream so everybody knows what we're talking about. This is how it like looked. It's like a side view, but sort of a, I don't know if that's what perspective. It's not isometric cavalier maybe. It's so weird looking. Like that's the room that you're in. Is there any pictures of like combat? Okay, a lot of these aren't actually the game that I'm looking for. Goodness, look at all those people. I feel like for me the Meridian 59 was like way more natural, and that came out the same year. Like that first person kind of perspective. I don't think I ever played The Realm. Wasn't that on, what was the name of that web hosting service? Was it Genie? I can't remember the name of the hosting service that actually had The Realm. And I want to say The Realm was made by Sierra. And so that's kind of where the graphics, I feel like they look a little bit like King's Quest, and I think that's the reason. Let me make sure I'm not. It was Sierra Online. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't saying wrong info. UO did the best job. I don't know. UO is it's tough for me to get into because of like the top. I guess you're right. Like I can agree with you because like Diablo, UO and Diablo play a little bit similarly. And it's generally pretty easy in UO to see what's going on around you. And especially for that era of graphics, I could definitely see that. Like, um, it's pretty easy to parse for the most part when you know what you're looking at, what's happening on UO. I was playing UO the other day, like like probably 2 weeks ago. I just got on one of those like the free roam free shards or whatever, and I made a dude who could like charm enemies into going to sleep, and then you can just like beat the crap out of them while they're sleeping. It was kind of fun. I can tell you as soon as let me see. Let me look at my desktop here. Actually, I can probably just search it. Huh, I have Ultima 7 on this computer. How do you feel about Ultima 7? It's the game that I've like tried numerous times to get into, and just for some reason I just can't, and I don't know what's wrong with it. Join this military guild in Eminem, and they're in voice right now playing Vanguard. Um, what's his name? Verdict? He sent me an invite too. I haven't haven't taken it though. I probably will. I still need to think. I haven't decided if I'm gonna start my own guild on M&M or not. I don't know if I should though. I don't think I have time to stream YouTube and have a guild. I think that's too much. I had no reason not to. I don't know if I'll stick with the guild if the game comes out, but it's fun. That's true. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go right now. I'm gonna go into their Discord and I'm gonna join them because, like you said, why not? Oh, whoa, Discord. I'm not gonna enable notifications. Oh my gosh, everybody's waving to me in the Discord. I still go by my old name on Discord, except for in the Monsters and Memories channel. Let's see how many we need 2 stacks, 2 1/4 stacks. We're almost there. What's in this box? Why does this look so fancy? What is this stuff? It's like a straw pillow, but it looks really shiny. Actually, I don't know what these are. They're very like octagonal or I don't know, sharp. Wonder what they're supposed to be. And why are they in the back of this room? Vanguard's another one that I've never played. For Ultima 7, it is I think it is the Black Gate and then the Serpent Isle. And for whatever reason, um, despite it being like so critically acclaimed, and I like respect the game, I cannot get into it. And I think it's because of the inventory. If the inventory was just a dang like box and lists that I could look at and actually see and know what the hell's going on, I would probably love the crap out of that game. But when I'm trying to feed my party of like 7 people bread and I've got to like click and drag and move stuff around in the bag as if it's actually like a messy duffel bag, it's really annoying. And so I've never like, I always hit a point where I need to mess with that inventory and then I get frustrated and go back to playing a different game. I wonder if they make a mod. I bet there's a mod out there that fixes that. The other thing is though, is the combat is one of those that I have no idea. Like, you turn on combat and all your dudes just go nuts and everything happens really fast, and I don't know what's going on. You don't actually really control your guys in combat in that game. It's not like Ultima 6 or Ultima 5 or any other Ultima where you get to choose like, hey, I want Iolo to shoot an arrow and I want the avatar to use a spell. Ultima is not my favorite series. Ultima Online was good because it was MMO and had interesting mechanics. It's good enough, but now I have other games I like more. Yeah, what do you think is I was just gonna go there, Vila. That's funny. So you beat me to it. I was gonna say, what do you think is like the best single player RPG experience from that era? And I was gonna go with Wizardry. Well, I don't know if I could really say whether Wizardry or Might and Magic is the best. It is. It's a toss up. And well, but like I feel like Might and Magic is more consistent because if you ever played Wizardry 6, it's like it's pretty rough. like like when I was deployed one time, I was like, I'm gonna play through all three. I'm gonna play through 6, 7, and 8. Yeah, there is a stream delay. I don't know of a way to get rid of it. It's like I've even got it turned to the lowest setting that I can. Anyway, I was like, yeah, I'm deployed. I got nothing to do because you know sometimes when you're deployed, you like work your ass off for a little bit, and then you got nothing to do for a long time. Especially the line of business that I'm in. So I was like, I'm gonna play through all 6, 7, and 8, and I played through like half of 6, and I was like, dude, this is like, it's rough. Like, there's one, you don't get any sort of mapping, right? So you have to draw all your own maps. Two, it's I want to say there was like nothing, like the story was like in the freaking headspace your maps. Dude, 6 was like impossible to do that though. It was so maze like and windy. What's up, Skyless Raven? Uh I feel like 6 was also one of those where it was like memory constrained. So they were when you hit a point where you'd open a door and go into a room, it would be like turn to page 11 of the manual and read this kind of like Pool of Radiance, where they couldn't fit the actual text in the game and still make it fit on a floppy, which is so awesome and old school. I wonder if any indie game has tried to replicate that. I feel like it's really tough to do nowadays. I don't think people were like clamor for that mechanic or design tenant or whatever you want to call it. How am I? I'm doing pretty good. I got a new light, so I'm like nice and bright now. And then I have a brand new microphone on the way. Yep, Amazon is courtesy of the Bezos. I was gonna wait until I had enough like stream subs and all that to get the microphone, and I was like, you know what? No, because I'm gonna make this video, and balancing the audio on this mic is so hard. Like my Monsters and Memories video is like such a pain to get the audio sounding even decent enough. So the point I was making about Wizardry 6 though is like I feel like Might and Magic is a little bit more consistent because Wizardry had a lot of years between releases. And I feel like Might and Magic they like crank those games out. It's also a lot of people don't know. I'm sure you probably know. So Wizardry kind of like it went to Japan and the Japanese got really into it and it kind of split off. So there's like a Japanese Wizardry series and there's a like Western Wizardry series. I think to the point where they had like mangas and animes, like it got like crazy popular over there in the 80s and early 90s. Not much different than Final Fantasy if you think about it. Where am I? Where is the Jester? We just want to get that cool Ixar Berserker Club. I would probably just give it away. The game's vastly different, but the cultural differences. I just thought it was really cool that they like I don't know, somebody must have brought the Wizardry on a floppy over there and was like, check this out. And then it just, because there was no internet, when Wizardry came out. At least not in the way that we know it. And then it just got like crazy big. Could you imagine being, who made Wizardry? Was it Surtech? No, Surtech was Might and Magic. I don't remember who made Wizardry. Could you imagine finding that news out? Like, hey man, uh, you know the game that only sold like 1,000 copies here in the States is like huge in Japan, and you're like, what? Want to hear some cool news? Sure, I'll take some cool news. I remember when the internet kind of started popping up. I was pretty young. My dad worked at an ISP, a dial-up ISP, and we had the internet pretty early, earlier than most, I would say. Oh, oh, I think he has it, bro. I think that's it. Oh my goodness. Let's see if he procs it. Fuck on me. That's crazy. Oh, I really hope that's it. I don't know. What if it's just a regular club? I'm kind of nervous. Oh my gosh. I got it. Dude, I've never gotten this on like an actual era. Yeah, a regular club doesn't have the side. Dudes, that's freaking awesome. Like, what? I'm really proud of that, guys. That kind of closes a 20-year loop for me, in a way. Dude, that's awesome. Dak Dog, what's up? You got here just in time, man. I need to clip that. I'll probably clip that later. I think we got enough bone chips. I think this is a good time to call the Kerns. So here's what we're gonna do. Stick around, cause I'm not definitely not done yet. Not even close. Especially after that, we're gonna go back to cab. We're gonna vendor and all that, and then we're gonna go to Kaesora, and we're gonna check out some of the camps down in Kaesora again. So. You probably know where this is headed, though. I've been drinking coffee and my eyeballs are floating. So I will be right back and stick around about a minute and a half, 2 minutes. All right. I'm back. I'm in the field of bone, and I need to. This is where I bound before I headed out there. Just need to run up the weight here. Guess we can get rid of this. Not get rid of it. Put it in our bank. I don't think this is worth even that much though on Project 1999. I'm not sure why it was worth so much back in the day. Yeah, it's only like 200, 250. I'm telling you, somebody on Rel Surrealist, the server I was on, told me that it was worth like 3,000 platinum or 9,000. It was in the thousands. Actually, it might not have been. There might have been like 900, but in my mind that was a lot. I think that might be it. I don't know. It's hard to remember that long ago. I feel like the new lighting, it looks good. It's like nice and bright. Look at that. Yeah. It's a Logitech Litra is what I have. I might get another one for over here. This is just like a lamp. Like very high tech lamp over here. The Litra has got a good like light diffusion. I really like it. And you can play with the settings. There's different colors and stuff. Vila says it's either that or they confused Adamantite Club and Ixar Berserker Club. Could be that. I don't know. It's kind of hard to remember if it was like 900 or 9,000. All I remember is being young and new. What's this guy doing here? I just asked him. I said, "You lost?" I wonder how many I don't even know what do you do to get faction with the Ixar? I'm not sure what quest would be ideal for getting the Ixar faction. Okay, we need to buy Jaspers. He gave us POTG. Oh my goodness. That's a good one. Let's see. How many Jaspers do we reasonably think we'll use between now and level 44? I'm going to buy one more stack. Feel the bone chip turn-ins if you're already able to talk to them. Or you fight a lot in Seb. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know you could get a Ixar faction in Seb, but it makes sense that you could get it in there. Alright, let's go ditch the club. We'll throw this in the pile of monk weapons that we've been accruing. Also, Dak Dog, I don't know if you saw, I have alphabetized my words, and it's glorious. Like, when I get new words, I can just literally be like, this one goes here, this one goes here. It took me like 30 minutes to arrive at this point. I got a bank alt named Word Lady, nice. The club. Whoops. Yeah, I've got a bunch of like monk stuff to give away. You are the lurker. There was something baseball. Oh yeah, the Rays traded Tyler, I think it's Tyler Glasnow to the Dodgers. I don't know, when I see Dak Dog I think baseball cuz you're a Rangers fan. I'm so glad the Rangers won this year. If I could pick any other team but the Rays to win the World Series, I would pick the Rangers. Oh, I thought that was Tyrex. Well, shoot, now we're styling. Last time I went into Kaesora, I was wearing the banana robe. Also, I need to let all of you know I will not be streaming for probably the rest of the week. So I don't know if I'm even gonna stream tomorrow because I gotta wrap presents, I gotta pack lunches, and get ready to drive to see my kids for the holiday. And then I won't be back till Saturday. I doubt I'm gonna feel like streaming on Friday after driving. Because I'll be back to the house on Friday. I don't know. I'm gonna take a look at that new microphone and be like, we gotta do this. It might take me a little while to get it set up though. Because I want to get it sounding just right. In real life first, yeah, for sure. I think I've told this story on stream before, but I used to watch a guy stream EQ, and one time his kid like came in and said something to him, and he was like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, I don't want to watch you anymore. You make me feel gross." I would love for one of my kids to come up to me right now and ask me a question. But I mean, I'll admit I wasn't always like that. I didn't probably fully appreciate having them around until I didn't have them around, which is just a sad reality of life. I talk crap to my kid all the time. No, this was like it was like hurtful. Like I am not pleased with your presence. Basically, it was like, oh, that's just. And it was like a little kid too. I won't name the streamer because I've actually they don't stream anymore, but I've seen them lurking in other streams. It's interesting. I'm sure maybe they're just having a bad moment. You know, we all have that. We'll say that. Give them a benefit of the doubt, right? It's me. I knew it. It was Velith. Did you stream? Did you used to stream? So we are going to buff up now. We need steel skin to get through the spider room, although the spider room's not going to be nearly as scary as it used to be. But we shouldn't get lulled into like a false sense of security. Belghaven is in here. Normally I see him in down near, so it's kind of funny. That's why I just said, why do we always run into each other in underpopulated Kunark dungeons? You have streamed. Interesting. Let's see. This was when was this? Oh, this is unlisted 2 years ago. Here you go, sir. You can have a like. Your font is different. Oh, I see. You have like your chat bars. You have your like chat bars and your combat log up the side. It's different kind of. I always like to look at other people's setups. Like how do they EQ? I went with the newer UI after. If you look at some of my old streams, I had the older UI, and then I went with this one so I could see the experience on my like main screen versus having to do this. Like I was doing this a lot, and I can't remember. One of my viewers was like, "Dude, download the new UI so you don't have to do that anymore." Let's see. Get Belgaven's in here trying to get an ancient coin. Oh, that's interesting. I like the 4.3 so I can get more view. That's true. It is designed around 4.3. I don't think we had back in those days we didn't really do 16 by 9. I was gonna change it, but I don't want to mess anything up. Might play around with that. Viewport 16 by 9 stretches it and cuts off the top and bottom but adds nothing to the sides. That's funny. Prettier view but less informative. That's good info. You're full of good info. Let's see. We have shielding. We have steel skin. We don't really need to throw a lure on. We have harm shield on our bar. That's really important for this place. And feign death as well is important. So in here we need ST on our bar as well. And we'll kind of play around with. We're gonna go with root versus fear because you generally just don't want to fear in a dungeon. And the rest of this stuff is fine for now. We'll keep a nuke just to have it, I guess, but it's not. it's not really going to be consequential. And let's see. So we'll go right off the bat. We are going to invis ourselves. And we're going to go first person here. We're moving really fast because we have this Spirit of Wolf. If you drop off here, if you go full bore, you drop further and you drop more, take more damage. So I'm just going to kind of sneak off the side here. And then down here, these spiders don't see invis normally. Oh, that one is. Okay, so we kind of have something to deal with here. Because what we need to do, and we have a steel skin, so we're gonna try to. Oh, there's Belgaven. He's actually probably gonna pull this spider, so that may help us out. See if we can just sneak around to the side. Yes, we can. I'm just gonna let him know where I go. Belgaven's really cool about kind of working around other players in the zone, which is one reason why I really like and respect him as a player. And then, yeah, normally there's see invis spiders like this one in here. And then you go right through this wall. Boom, 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 boom. Yep. At this point, you now change to IVU, but I don't really trust not having regular invis on my bar right now as well. So I'm going to keep both on the bar. And then this is an 18, I think this is an 18-minute respawn zone. So that gives us time to like get down here and get set up. I don't really dare. Oh yeah, that's right. And then you do have occasional pathing regular enemies as well. So we're going to head to this spot right here. And before I get too ahead of myself, I'm going to come over to my timer, which is a very high-tech Google search for timer. And I'm going to have an 18-minute timer just kind of teed up. And then we're going to summon us a pet. And hopefully 18 minutes hasn't elapsed. Roughly 18 minutes hasn't elapsed since he killed the enemy right here. So we don't just get mobbed while we're trying to summon in a pet. And we got a blue con pet, so we're off to a decent start, but what we need to do is check his damage against somebody. And I'm going to throw on a Lure of Death versus Call of Bones so I'm not bleeding down health. Actually, it doesn't matter. I have POTG. I don't think those stack. Let's see what happens. Because that POTG is like a ultra clarity, I think. And what I'm curious is with POTG on, am I regenerating health and mana or just health? I don't remember. Oh my gosh, the mana regen is insane. Or is that just my regular regen? I don't know. I'm regenerating like 3% mana per tick. We'll go ahead and buff our pet up. POTG mana regen, good. Why are you yelling at me? So last time I was in here, I tried doing charming. I was trying to charm enemies to fight each other. And I'm not going to do that this time. It's just not as it's just not as manageable as an enchanter. I'm sure some people swear by it, but I feel like I was getting a lot of resists, which I was lower level than. I think I was 36 last time I was down here. I feel like my time in down near, I've leveled up my ability to manage these places a little bit better. So I really want to grab this guy. Let's see if we can kind of just sneak around and get him. There we go. Oh no! It happened. The thing happened. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to try to get our pet away from the minion. Let's see if we can get him out of melee range. Okay. Let's see. We need to keep him rooted. And we need to help our pet out as well. I think we're going to do more like dotting. But we're going to also, we need to get some more heals on our pet here. We're going to drop, oh, heal takes a long time, so we're going to reroute this guy because root's almost up. This place is so much easier. I mean, with POTG, holy smokes, like, I don't know why I'm not just, like, nuking this dude down, honestly. I don't think they run. And let's see, I haven't been watching his damage. What is he hitting for? He's been hitting for 35, so we actually need to try to get a new pet. So we'll do that here in just a second. And when we kill this minion, we're gonna do a we're gonna set our timer. Even though this pet is he's 2 levels below the max, he seems to be doing okay. But we'll get a new one. We're gonna be here for a little while, so. Yeah, this is much easier now at this level. So we're gonna do the old reclaim energy here. It was a great day when I figured out reclaim energy was a thing. EOTG stacked with Call of Bones is like a mana faucet just dumping blue goo into your brain hole. That's a pretty good quote. I like that. Alright, Ganarab is a green, so we can't keep you. Where is he? Oh my goodness. That's bad. Go away. Too bad we didn't get to reclaim energy. Oh shoot, I didn't start my timer. We'll start it right now. We're only like 30 seconds off. He summoned to... I heard him whenever I said go away, but I was really worried he summoned somewhere that he was gonna like bring enemies to us. So I guess we need to be probably right here. Because he summoned, I think, in the wall, and that's never good. These dungeons are always so buggy. Down there does the same thing. You'll end up summoning a pet to like the floor above you. Alright, so we got another one. Let's see. Shadow Compact is good. And we're at 18 mana, but it's going to take next to no time for our mana bar to refill. And we went up 2% experience just in those 2 kills, so good stuff. This is going to be our home probably for the next foreseeable future. I'll probably be just as tired of Kaesora as I was of Dalnir. And it'll be just in time to go to like KC. I'll probably at some point play around with tap tanking in here as well. I forgot I needed to buy the Vampiric Embrace spell. Whoops. So at some point when we head back out, we'll buy a Vampiric Embrace and then do some tap tanking down here. And if anybody knows of a better spot to post up and camp, let me know. This is just kind of the only spot that I know of for right now. Sure, there's others. I do know you have to be really careful around the library. You can end up pulling a lot of enemies really fast in the library area. And it looks like Belgaven headed out. I'm actually surprised. I wonder if it's because I'm here. Hopefully not. I realistically can only hold down probably 3 or 4, maybe 5 spawns in this spot. The Spectral Guardians have a shield. I think it's a shield. They have something that I need. So a little bit more mana. As a Necro at your level range, definitely just a little safe cove right by Zalgaz. At 41, you can crush this place. I should check that spot out. That like the tower area. I don't know how to get there from here though. I think I would need to go. Let's see, I'm looking at the map. Hmm. Okay, I see it. I think I see the spot. So yeah, we'll check that out at some point. We have a good mana pool now, so just gonna grab this guy. And Conan, we have a cool name. We have a pet with a cool name, but he's a 37 max hit, so he's one off the max level. But I'll probably just keep him. He is getting kind of beat up by this skeletal minion. Need to keep trying to keep him healed. Probably don't need to, but once you get an idea of pathing and clear a bit, you can just snare fear there. There's a lot of walking before they get into danger. Interesting. Yeah, the pet's getting kind of beat up. We can always just jump in here like this. This is where like having a vampiric embrace is good. If you kill too slow, you can just root. That's true. I could do kind of more like root rot and pull him back. Pull the pet out. So where should I put my... Try to get a third dot. I like having ST, but we may not need it right here in this spot. I'd fear kite all the way in corner, then root if the kite gets too far. The one thing I worry about is that they path through a wall and teleport to the floor above, which is known to happen in these kind of places. Goodness, that POTG is awesome. I'm pretty stoked that guy gave that to me. Let's see. What's around? We have two over there. I'm trying to hit up single poles here. I safely crushed the place. Fear kiting by Zelgaz. Oh yeah, I should. So I want to pull these guys, but that's true. That is kind of the issue with this area is there's really no like there's only a handful of single poles. You have to like really be careful around this library. I shouldn't even actually be over there. I could try doing some splitting here. Ooh, wait. So there's three there, so they're kind of tough to split. I think that's the other thing. I think these are all three pole camps. Let's see if I can grab this guy and not get the rest of them. I kind of want my pet a little bit further back here. Try to get one more Vampiric Curse up on him. There we go. Got it off just in time. Good old Kaesora, Kaesora library. These dungeons used to really stress me out back in the day when I first started doing this solo self-found stuff because I didn't really know the class very well yet. It is the most fun. Yeah, it's like super exhilarating. Words of Dark Paths, nice. I think that's a not maybe not a completely brand new one, but it's a new-ish one. Let's see, are there any single pulls? Can I grab you? I can't see you from here, and I'm kind of... Let's see if I can get him. I want to immediately go this way, so he hopefully, like, goes over. Okay, well, it worked. You know, I've gotten some good stuff on this character. Because I got this Bracer of the Hidden. That's worth like 7 or 8,000 plat. That's single-handedly the most expensive item I have ever found on EQ. I feel like I've gotten pretty lucky, knock on wood. Oh, he heals. I don't like that. I don't want that. I put his Landy heart on my newbie Necro. What? I don't know what that is. What is that? Let's see. How much time do we have on our... We have 6 minutes, so we can probably handle like one more spawn, and then we'll wait for the spawn in this corner. 5 HP regen main hand. How much is that worth a lot? I'm gonna do some wikiing here. Zlandikar's heart. Oh wow, that's a level 70 dragon? 175,000? Belith, you're loaded. That's crazy. Is that one of those enemies you can only kill once? Or is this like, oh my gosh, 250,000 health, level 70 Necromancer, respawn time 4.5 days. Okay, I thought maybe it was one of those that you only could kill like one time. It's actually really common. He drops it like every time, but it's still worth 175k. Did I read that right? Yes, I did read that right. It's got int plus 20. That is like made for necromancers. Regen and int plus 20. Let's see. How much time do we have? We have 5 minutes. Sometimes I use one on the chanter even with the charisma hit. Uh, there are 3 enemies over there, so I don't want to. I like splitting that with ST would be really tough. And it's kind of the same with these guys. So actually, this spot's not not ideal. I would love to pull this guy, but I have no idea what will come. Can I do this? I can kind of do that. Hopefully I don't get burnt doing this. Oh, he looks like he's by himself. Oh, there's a Warder of Zalgaz there. Interesting. Oh, there we go. Ooh, there's another one. Is he coming out here? There's also going to be a spider that passed through here. Here's a skeletal warder. So we'll kill this guy and then we'll wait for the respawn. We can try to use ST to interrupt his heal here if it comes up soon enough. I don't think it's gonna be close. Nope. It didn't. I didn't get it in time. Oh, he really didn't like that he got ST'd. We could just nuke him at this point. Neutral rockets! Just popping in to say hi, going to watch replay later. Right on. Yeah, thanks for stopping by. Hello to you as well. Hopefully you're having a good day in the future. And definitely appreciate your viewership and that you watch the replays. All is going well here, I will say that. I've gotten significantly more gear in the last few weeks, and Kaesora is a lot easier now. I will be a sad panda when my POTG runs out, but we're enjoying it while it lasts, and we need to reposition ourselves because there's going to be a respawn right there soon. But we'll get, we're going to rebuff the pet and get him ready to fight that respawn. Also, you'll hear it on the replay, but I'll just say it again. I ordered a new microphone. It will be here tomorrow. I won't be streaming for the rest of the week because I'll be visiting family, but after I get back, it is game on. And I'll be making new video content as well. Educational video content. I hear skeletal warders casting spells. So we should have a, whoops, that's my timer, guys. There you go. Hope you enjoyed that. I bumped my hotkey. We should have a respawn here soon. And I also got a new light, which is why I'm all nice and bright. There he is. Lots of upgrades going on here. But this is my hobby. This is what I like doing, so. Let's see. Let's get ST up and we can try to interrupt some heals again. Oh, he's going down fast. Gonna put up a video of soloing and duoing Wormsbane. Let's see if we can. He's trying to heal. There we go. We interrupted him. It ends with me miserably failing a massively huge GM event pull. That's funny. I'll definitely watch that. We need to start the timer. There we go. I skipped the GM events. They were doing the one quest event at noon or 11 or something, whatever time the server came up. The day prior, they did that on the second day, and I decided to just we were in Telekir. There's some video footage of that on the community content tab, both from me and from Wolferin, who I was there with. And I didn't want to leave Telekir. The video won't show that it's an event. Nick popped up and chatted with my wife's son, but I wasn't there and didn't catch it. I just ran down and whacked the stuff. Oh, that's funny. Let's see. Somebody's in. There's a 40 enchanter in here. What ramp do I take for the first level? I don't honestly. I don't know. I don't know this place like I know down here. Okay, we got a spider. We're just gonna go ahead and body pull him. These can be, I think, kind of nasty. Yeah, look at my pet's health already. Luckily, we've got a pretty good mana pool. Oh, goodness. We need to get him rooted. Then we need to get my pet away. Get back here, pet. Oh, wow. He's like, oh, no. I don't know if I have any room to get the pet away anymore. Oh, the pet's dead. Okay, let's not freak out here. Alright, he's rooted. He's got me, like, snared. He's casting stuff on me. As long as we can keep him rooted. Let's get a new steel skin up. What is hitting me? What just hit me? Oh, he just hit me with a blast of ice. Okay. Let's just see if we can kind of finish him off here. Ooh, he like took off like he was just gonna go crazy running. And then he slowed down as soon as he took off. Dots should kill him. There we go. That was kind of nasty. Let's see. I'm looking at the map here to see what does how would I get to the tower? I'm gonna kill off Call of Bones so I get some health back here. The map is kind of difficult to parse. I think you drop down. Yeah, you do. You drop down uh further up the way. So I think I can get there to the towers or the 5 tower area. So I need to go back to the room with the spiders that can see invis. And actually, I think I'm gonna do it. Um, I'm gonna do it with by just going back, gating back versus trying to run back up and through. I think that's a little bit safer. Oh, did we loot? We need to loot this guy. I needed my 10 gold. Trying to get to bottom. If you're near top, drop down, do a U-turn, then just follow it down. You're at zone in, just fall down to middle edge, go forward. So the big open room, drop down, do a 180, go through the path forward on your left and just follow it down. Okay, I'll try to make sense of that when I get back in there. It's kind of funny, those spiders are actually nastier than the undead. Also, shame on me for using Drain Spirit instead of my undead nuke. That's what I should have been doing. I don't know why that just registered in my brain. That I really should be using the undead nuke. It's so much more mana efficient. That's alright, we've got all kinds of time to learn how to do this. So we'll just run back in from the top. This guy used to scare me when I was on my like low level XR back in the day. I always thought he would kill me. Just go forward till room 7. That's what I was gonna do actually. I was looking at the map and I was thinking, what's the... I like charming him. He's busted strong. I love how zones sometimes have... There was one in Luckland. Shadeweaver Thicket, I think was the name of the... Oh no, Dawn Shroud Peaks. There was like a gnome that you could charm in that zone that would just wreck everything else in that zone. Blood Maw and Great Divide, almost invincible. And then whenever their health finally gets to like a low point, you just break your charm and let them like you memblur them, and they just regen back to like the top health, 100% health, and then you just recharm them. It's so cheap. Let's see. We need shielding back. We're gonna redo all our buffs here. Every tick is like 2k HP. Yeah, like if you do it right, you could probably do that in the middle of a fight, honestly. Like you could root the mob, mem blur. It's a little bit risky, but you could probably pull it off, especially if you practice it. Let's see. We'll start with gather shadows. I'm not sure if I'm gonna run into undead or spiders on the way there. So it looks like I just go straight, and then I can drop down. Absolutely can, and since most of them are low level for their stats, the charm isn't that unsafe. Yeah, if you're charming, you always have the enemy rooted anyway, so it's like kind of a thing that you're already doing. I need to go find some like low level to life tap, so I'm not sitting here. Just watch out for the Targashin. That guy killed me when I was lower. Should we just life tap this guy? What could go wrong? Oh, he's blue to me now? That's funny. There we go. There. Oh wait, that's a Marauder. I thought that was the Targashin. Oh, there's the Targashin. Looks like he didn't wanna. He didn't want to fight. What am I doing wrong here? Did I run to the wrong? I ran to the wrong thing. Whoops. Oh, it's right. Okay, there's the entrance. I was like, where am I? All right, time to head in. We'll get invis up. We'll wait about 30 seconds to make sure it's not a crappy invis. And then, yeah, it looks like we just go straight. Once I hit 7 on the map, though, that's where I like. It looks like you drop down, and then you head to the south. Or it could be to the northwest. I'll just have to look at that room. Do you know if when you drop down, is it undead mobs or is it uh is it regular mobs? Oh my gosh, this is already scaring me. Whoa. Do I do I go to the bottom? I think you said that. Just drop all the way. Oh, middle ledge. How do I get to? Do I have to like just run and hope I make it? Just jump. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. He can't see me. Oh, there's the ones that now straight down, fall off, turn around. Okay. Nothing here. I don't see anything. I'm gonna like run and jump. Alright, nothing down here. And now am I in like an undead area? Okay, he can't see me. Oh, he can. Shoot. So that one can see me. So I need to... It looks like it's just a straight shot. So I guess I've got my steel skin up. Yeah, they are. They're casters. We're just gonna go for it and just try to run by them. And just get past them far enough to where we can... Ah, shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay. We're gonna feign here. We do have some casting going on. Hopefully nothing is casting. It looks like we're good. Now what I want to know is this guy just going to stay right here? Or is he going to move on? He's going to move on. Okay. I guess we'll try to get a quick invis up. And hopefully we... Oh, wait. Okay, he's non-C invis. Can we see around the corners? Oh, shoot. Skeleton. Whoa! Skyless Raven, thank you. This is fascinating. I'll have to turn on the text reader. I made a new thanks for the cheer. I made a new alert box because my old one just wasn't working properly. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Pain. You guys have no idea. I have the Donkey Kong like what is it? DK Island Swing playing right now. You guys would know the song if you'd heard it. I hear a spider. Okay, I guess we can go with IVU now. And we might as well just keep regular invis up just in case. Alright. IVU is coming. Okay. Oh, shoot. No. Fane, don't fail me. Oh, goodness. This is kind of scary. Alright, he just reset. Where is he going? Ren, that's a large spider. What's up, Kalari? Welcome to the stream. It's popping tonight. 7 viewers, nice. Okay, so he's gonna move on, and I'm gonna wait till I stop hearing his skittering nasty legs, and then I'm gonna pop up and invis. IVU again. And hopefully nothing comes. Okay. We're just trying to find like a safe spot here to pull to. Oh, goodness. You got Rest the Dead style spells. You can ultra easy break every room down here. Let's see. My timer's going off for my last kill, but that's not. Yeah, just trying to look for a spot where there's not going to be any pathers. This would be a sweet spot for a group, honestly. So what I'm looking for is somewhere where nothing is going to path to. Just hold left. I think I'm, if I remember right, or not remember, but I think I know what you're talking about. I think I'm on my way down there. Wow, this is like really deep. Oh, look at this. What should I not get close to in here is what I'm wondering. Yeah, Zalgaz is in this thing, isn't he? That's the church. Okay, if I hold left around the pillar. Okay, right here. So this is like the hidey hole where nothing's gonna pass through. Nice. We did it. It's a little bit dicey getting in here. But if as long as nothing like spawns or paths right here, which it sounds like we're good. The corner where you think about what you've done, just sitting here mulling over my degenerate necromancer solo life. If you're far enough forward to see the Zalgaz room, but far enough back that no spirit aggroes you, you're 100% safe unless trained. And we should be fine for that. There's nobody else in here, which is just the way I like it. So stuff isn't gonna come at me through the walls or anything, because I know that's like a thing. Okay, so stuff will path to about here. I know it's gonna be kind of slow for you guys, but one of the things that I like to do when I'm learning a new camp is I actually like to wait and watch, because you end up saving time in the long run. There's some weird roof pathing issues if you fight near church and fear, but if you fight in the open area right after this corner but before church, there won't be any problems. So like right in here, I'm thinking what you're talking about. Turn around. Oh, you're talking over this way. Okay. Right here. So you're saying stuff paths to like up here or somewhere in here. So you gotta stay like where you can see the church. Okay. I like this. Let's get us a pet. There's a lot of leeway. It's a pretty big safe spot. Just don't kite too far back. Like that way, okay. And you can lull pull most of that room to park pet and FD if you mess up or crit resist. Okay. Let's see. I have Panic the Dive, Rest the Dead. My POTG is still up. That's nice. If your pet gets Deadwood's a 39 pet, yeah, that's true. I've heard about these Deadwood. I've never gotten one. That'll be nice to snag a few. Unless you plan on staying very long, it's probably best to save them for harder stuff. Yeah, that's true. It's already 9 here, so I probably will save them for like a day where I'm, because I plan to camp out here if this is a safe spot to camp, and then, which it sounds like it is, and then on a more like extended grind session, I can give them the Deadwoods. and knock out some experience. So we're going to kind of do some poking and prodding around here now to try to learn the spawns. Okay, we've got 2 up here and 4 in there. Oof. I still get a little bit nervous. Let's see. Oh, it doesn't look like there's anything inside there. Uh-huh. I thought there was something in there. I hear, like, things making hissy noises. So I wonder if this guy will come by himself, or will he aggro, like, a huge pack? We're gonna try it. Looks like he came by himself. Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, shoot. We need to root you. We need to pull this guy back. There we go. Jaranab needs heals. And we need the undead nuke, which I was not fully prepared for. Oh my gosh, how many fizzles? Am I like... That was an insane amount of fizzles. Oh, that nuke is so sweet though. Yeah, my evocation is probably like at 3. Let's see. He's pretty pissed. Poor Necros. I guess we're gonna practice that. Although, this is gonna leave me pretty much oom. Let's try to get some mana back. Oh no, they're doing the thing. They're doing the thing where they heal him through the walls. Oh, that could be bad. Hmm. Let's see. Jaranab might get him down. Yeah, I'm just gonna go for a nuke just to finish it because the pet's about dead. The pet could have finished it. Words of abatement and nothing. Hmm. So now I suppose the next task is figuring out how do I pull them out of this tower. I wouldn't suggest it just yet, but once familiar with the area, you can fear kite. Sorry for the noise. It will not be an issue much longer. Yeah, I'm wondering. I guess I am a little bit higher now. I'm kind of concerned about lulling just because the resists, but Um, well, it's been fun watching, but I have things to do. I'll let you know if any interesting develops with the cool news. Okay. Yeah, I'm still looking forward to the cool news. If you want to throw it in the Discord. Park pet further back. FD a crit. Resist immediately. Yeah. Yeah, don't run, because then the pet will just be... Oh, I missed it. Let me scroll up. Sorry about that. It's been chatty in here. Oh, shoot. Put an application to be a full-time writer in a video game company and made it to second round. Nice. Congratulations. Hopefully you get it. Sorry I missed that. You'd probably survive either way, but not having to resummon on fail is nice. This guy's only, he's like 2 or 3 below the max level, so if he dies, he dies. I'm not worried about him, actually. Just, it sucks losing the mana, though. So I feel like in this area, I'm going to have to get good at splitting these pulls. Otherwise, it's just going to be, I've only got those 2. Luckily, they're not, like, nuking enemies that I've seen. They're just healing. And I am the only soul adventurer in here. They're not ultra dangerous. I think you'll find this is very easy for you once you're comfortable, yeah. Alright, let's try this. Okay, looks like we can go this way. And lull him. Oof. Oh, he resisted. Oh, it wasn't a critical. Alright, we should be able to grab just this guy now. Oh. It's the company mostly known for System Shock, Bioshock, and Bioshock Infinite. That's, shoot, what is that company? That sounds like that could be a good opportunity, though. Boil blood? Whoops. I don't even know if I need to put boil blood on him, honestly. You know what? We need to work on expel undead. Oh no, they're healing him. Yeah, we're doing kind of like training wheels here until I can get a little bit more efficient. Once you have that room clear, the heals are no big deal, but you can pull back. That's true, I can kind of pull them away. Oh nice, my end parse is showing me too that I have like a minute left on some of these lulls. So if I can try to time that just right, I can grab another one. Take 2, that's it. Yeah, I hope that works out. That'd be really cool to do some writing for a big company. I'm not gonna push my luck. I was gonna try to take advantage of the fact that they're still lulled, but I'm gonna rebuff Steel Skin instead. I can also probably, now that I'm using lull more, I can move lull up to this page. Even if I don't get it, I'm content for now with making it past round 1. Yeah, that's a good attitude to have. Like, even if you don't, even if you don't make it, like, it's still cool that they were looking at you. Take-Two didn't make System Shock 2. Looking Glass did. They just got bought out. Huh. I've never played System Shock. I've played BioShock. System Shock 2 is really good. I know they were like revolutionary for the time. I think of like for like dystopian shooter RPG in the 90s, I think System Shock and I think Deus Ex. I never played System Shock, I just pulled some games off the website. If you don't mind garbage graphics and medium character control, I don't mean, I guess, I don't know. I'm pretty picky about that with all the games that I play, especially the games that I play on stream. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, graphics are a huge red line for me. It's got to be at least 30 polygons in the area, maybe 40. It's funny because Monsters and Memories like barely runs on my computer. And when I launch OBS, it gets even worse. All right. Oof. I get so nervous doing this. Oh, he resisted, but he didn't crit. Oh my gosh. We got 2. Okay, I think we can handle this. Just need to pull him back. Okay, let's get to work here. I'll read comments here in a second. I need to do some things. Oh my gosh, this guy's actually like wrecking my pet here. Oh wait, shoot. Pull the pet back. I wonder if I can memblur him. Oh no. He's like, now he's on him. So I've got one like root rotting. Let's see. What do I do? Ah, he's not rooted. No, don't sit down. Get back. He's not rooted. Ah. Okay, we need to. Oh no. All right, just feign, 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 feign. Oof. Ham Kevin, what's up? Spooky. Yeah, spooky, nerve-wracking. There's probably a lot of different ways to cut it right now. I'm still working out kind of the best way to do this. Dialogue is bad in most of their games. I I might still have a cleric part there. I'm solo cell phone. I can't. I'll be all right. Appreciate it though. I need more experience to get to a position or a company I would like more, yeah. Let's see, I hear some resetting happening. Is he resetting the other way? Okay, it looks pretty clear. Now, here's what could get me is... Oh my gosh, well, one, the camera's getting me. There we go. If I stand up and they didn't mem blur, that could be an issue. Hey, I saw that POTG. I just don't click off, I don't click off buffs. Okay, let's see. We need to get a new pet now. So just a minor setback, no big deal. At least we didn't die. And at least it's not Monsters and Memories where if you die, you lose your spellbook. So you didn't buy, did you buy torches? I mean, I don't know. Like, why do you ask? I don't think I'd be too hurt about the bad dialogue. Those games have a good rep. Not a particular reason. I forgot torches. You guys can throw rotten fruit at me if you want. I got a new light. Look how bright it is. I'm fired again. How do I get fired from my own stream? The good news is I have a new microphone. It's out for delivery tomorrow. I cannot wait. Like, I think that's probably the biggest upgrade I could get. I want Screaming Terror on my bar. We're going to go with Vampiric Curse and Scourge, although we're going to need Rest the Dead. Whoops. Rest the Dead. I want ST. Like, I could have tried to memblur that other guy. It is exciting. Exciting, but expensive. But that's okay. I'm enjoying this. I finally have the setup. Like, pretty much, it's going to be done. I'm going to get one more good lights, because this is a lamp over here. So I'm going to get one more good light, because I like the light diffusion on this. Oh, it makes my fingers look kind of weird, though. You can see the green kind of spilling over from the green screen. I'll have to look into how to fix that. Yeah, I'm going to get a second light for over here that's not a lamp, and then the microphone, and I'll be done outside of building like a new PC. Make fingers less pale. I don't know if I can do that. Actually, I got really tan in when I was in Italy, Sicily, right next to the equator, or not right next to, but closer. Yeah, new PC is like wish list. This PC does fine for streaming, but I want. I'm actually what I'm thinking about doing is using my desktop for the game, and then my laptop for the video encoding. That way I can take some of that load off of the CPU. But the CPU, my CPU is running at like 3% right now, so. But that's EQ. When I go to play like Monsters and Memories, it jumps up to like 8 or 10. Spray tan. I was gonna do a Trump impression, but I don't think I can pull it off. I'm sorry. 7 years old. I've got you beat. Mine's 2012 hardware. I built it in 2014. Okay. Not sure if I need those extra 2 spell slots you get on monsters and memories. That's what I need. How sweet would it be to just have 2 more? Ooh, let's grab this guy before his buddy respawns. We need Scourge. I'm actually thinking, do I need to be dotting or should I just be like nuking? Wondering if maybe just doing the nukes. Is he gonna get a heal off? I run the test to see what specs I need to play new games, and it doesn't even list them anymore. A red no just flashes. No, it definitely doesn't. Alright, we got... Can I hit him from here? No, I cannot. Can I safely get to him? Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. There's some scary stuff up there. Let's see. What's through this wall? Guardian of Zalgaz. Can I hit him from here? Looks like I can. How many guys are running behind me right now is what I want to know. Get back, pet. You're too close to the entrance. I feel like the nuke is the way to go. It just gets it done quicker. Less time for them to be beating on my pet. This pet's really not, Ah, that's right. He tried to heal him, but it was too late. Gonna speed run in there. If you can undead nuke, you undead nuke. What is this? Spectral Pestle. Alright, now we gotta do some rest the deading. You can calculate the amount of damage you get from the dot versus the mana. That's true. Of course, that involves math. Nuke's pretty safe, but not as efficient. Yeah, I think the thing I'm worried about is how much damage the pet's taking. But if I could get good enough at it, I can root him and pull the pet back. It seems like root breaks a lot. I don't have that sweet undead root. I camped it or tried to farm it for like days and couldn't ever get it. Yeah, the 39 pet does have good regen. Okay. Ooh, there's a pather over there. Alright, let's see if we can pull this off. I'm nervous. Get back. Get to the Freddy hole. Let's see. Yeah, this is going to take a considerable amount of practice to get that Expel Undead to go off without fizzling over and over. I look a little different. What do I look like? Oh, they are like really healing him. Oh my goodness. Didn't I have more? Oh, you're talking about my character. Finish him, pet. I really hope he doesn't get another heal. Oh my gosh, he got another heal. I'm gonna have to back the pet off. That healer is like eating my lunch. Yeah, he's back up to 44%. Meanwhile, I'm down to 7% mana. Wonder if I could pull him further back here. Yeah, he's like 70% now. Goodness. Come back, pet. We'll try to get some. Hopefully they stop healing on him. I think I've fought this mob 3 times now. I see the warder casting another spell. Okay, we might be good now. Try to get a scourge on him. As long as he's not taking any more heals where he's at, then we'll try to pull further back here, but I don't know if the pathers come back this way or not. Just jumped in and ran all the way down and then camped the rooted sea invis. Oh goodness. Let's see. Oh, he just took another heal. I don't really have the mana to nuke him. Yeah, he just took another heal. Oh my gosh. I'm not really too sure about this. It seems like a good spot, but if I keep having to fight the mob for 5 minutes because he's getting heals. Thank goodness for POTG. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do, but the healer's like right inside the pillar, so if I feel like he's only taking heals when he's actively engaged. So where it gets dicey is, yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to pull that healer. Yeah, he just took another heal. We're kind of making it work, but where it could get bad is if something paths up on me. Oh, I just took another heal. We need to get some sort of dot on him here. Yeah, we kind of messed up by not grabbing the healer next. I was trying to go in order of which ones I could see. I don't see the halfling. The mob that refuses to die. I'm not here. Okay, bye. Oh my. I guess we'll pull him even further back when the root breaks. Let's see. He's got venom. Is he gonna take heals here, or can I actually kill him from here? Oh, he's taking heals. Guess we're gonna pull him even further back. Try to get him over here, I guess. I hate how mobs heal through walls. I feel like that should just get fixed. Like I know how they feel about keeping things classic, but like having your mobs get healed through walls. He's finally dead. My goodness. You're just talking about that the other night. Yeah, I think that should be like something that you just go, you know what, like this was not that can't have been an intended mechanic. Check where halfling is standing. You can pull further out that way you like as long as you LOS the top. I don't see you. Where are you? I'm gonna park my pet so he doesn't do anything stupid. Like path through a wall. Looks like he's pathing through a wall. Yeah, mobs running straight through walls or up. The floor is above you. Oh, okay. Yeah, this might be a little bit better. That way I'm not catching stuff from the, let's see. Be careful of the top platform. Okay. Oof. Well, at least we made it out of that alive without dying or having to reset, because we actually do have a max level pet. The first spot is safer, but you can go there to get away from heals, but you have to not get too close to the top platform or you're dead. You guys can laugh at me when I mess that up. I can yoink that guy. Let me get. I need to get some mana, and then I'll grab him. Let's see. You're not. Yeah. Well, you're at 90%, but you're not. You're not getting like wrecked by him. You're probably a level 60, I imagine. I think that's the healer. Yeah, we'll get this spot figured out. I'm not. I'm not losing hope here. If you guys remember the Dalnir days, it took me a long time to figure out Dalnir. The first spot is very safe. Yeah, I'll just have to prioritize healers and make sure that they die first. Okay, a little bit more mana and then I'll grab him. Let me buff the old pet here. Uh-oh. There is a Pather, but he's kind of far away. There's supposed to be a spirit mob or top. I killed those. That's where I wonder if this spot would be kind of problematic for that when those mobs are up. All right, let's get him. I almost dotted myself. Oh, I resisted the root. Hey, you got a friend? It's a problem. They shouldn't aggro you from here. Oh yeah, he's healing. I think my biggest issue is just not having the spell slots to like be able to do everything that I need to do. Like here I can try to interrupt. Ooh, he resisted the ST. Ah, and then he got a heal off. Man. This dude's fighting with everything he's got. Good thing he doesn't do too much damage, or my pet would be done. Did he finally run out of mana? So Zalgaz is not up, and is he like, does he path or can he like see through walls or something? So you have to like be really careful. Ooh, we got a Deadwood. Wondering if we just do. He just stands in the middle of the room. If you manage to aggro something at the edge, he may decide to tag along. He hits very hard and casts, so you won't be able to FD him. Yikes. What is my evocation at? 77. Needs some work. I rest the dead pulled here mostly. If you crit resist, just FD and spam pet back once it's split, yeah. I also avoided undead nukes except for healers. Yeah, I'm wondering if do I just maybe keep undead nuke as number 1? Alright, let's get our pet back over here. We're gonna put him like further back. Oh, we got a minion up. Will he aggro if I go around over here? Looks like that's a no. We really need to get that warder. Yeah, I was watching out for him just to keep an eye out while I was pulling. Almost feel like I could just pull my way into that room and have that room. Ah, shoot. I think I missed it. Nope, I got him. Probably gonna get this one off. Nope. It's pretty safe from the top. Yeah, I'm thinking that I can just body pull this guy now. Oh, he's lulled. Okay. We're just gonna grab him and then like run the pet back. Okay. We've worked out a little bit of a system. The noises these guys make. Is my game audio not on? Sorry about that. It's on. It's just really like low. Wait, they run? Oh yeah, you're like all the way up there. So basically I just can't run to like right there. And I can split pull those really easy with Screaming Terror. This is what I love about this game is like learning a new camp. It's such a like it's a skill that you don't get on other MMOs. Like you learn a camp which is only 4 or 5 mobs. You don't learn that on like World of Warcraft really. Like you just running around killing stuff. The combat is a little bit more like engaging and fun I think on WoW, but like you don't have an experience like this. Okay, let's see if that is anything up in here. No, we kind of want to keep that room broken. All right, so we're gonna try ST pulling them now. And let go. And then we need to get FD. Okay. And we wait for ST to drop. Did it drop? I didn't see it. There it is. Now we can stand up and fight. Thanks, Velith. I really appreciate it. think something has spawned. Yeah, we're starting to get it. We're getting to the point now where we'll get cocky and then die. Let's see. POTG dropped. Oh, shoot. Grab him. Hopefully we don't get anything else. I think it, I don't think it overwrote the one that was on. It's all good. Ooh, this one's kind of beating my pet up. Let's help the pet out a little bit here. Uh-oh. He's running. Another thing I like here is that the CR is pretty easy. Yeah. No, it's as long as you die like right here, you're gonna be able to make it back in. Oof, you are a saint. I'll wait for the angry comment on YouTube. You're not solo so fun. My rule is I don't beg for buffs, I don't ask for buffs, but if they appear, then I keep them. It's all good. Kevin, you have a good night. Oh, I think you're being facetious. Like, oh yeah, you can't watch. This guy's not doing solo cell phone. Yeah. He's a phony. Would you desummon your pet if someone thorns it? No. I for like buffs, I don't care. It's like trading, obviously. I even turned down people like trading out my gold for plat the other night. Grief the SSF player with buffs. I think when I first started, I was trying to like click off all the buffs that I got, and I was like, I'm over this. If somebody was like down here just constantly thornsing my pet or something, then I'd be like, hey, I need you to not do that, please, because even though I appreciate it, it's not. It kind of goes against the spirit of the challenge. But at the same time, like I recognize people, they want to help out or whatever, and as long as it's not like an egregious thing, then I really, I don't. It doesn't really bother me. So I want to pull that guy, but I feel like these guys are gonna respawn, but I got a good mana pool, so. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. If it starts feeling like power level-y, like if somebody's like, hey, I want to come buff you, I'm like, oh, okay. But if it starts like feeling power level-y, that's when I'm like, okay, don't do that. Oh, I think something just respawned in there. You're gonna figure it out and be crushing these guys with like 2 casts every minute or two and be looking for more spawns. I hope so. This is kind of my new home until I find something better to do. Once you hit 44, you can do Zelgaz reliably. Nice. I wouldn't try it now, even though it's technically possible, yeah. I'm not a pro necromancer. We're just gonna chill here and watch for respawns. I hear something. What am I hearing? There's a skeletal warder over there. Oh, I'm hearing this stuff. Oh wait, he's gonna go up there. I'm good with him. Hopefully this is a safe enough spot to sit in. I would adjust my camera, but it's just too, like, unwieldy. I need to hotkey this thing, though, this, like, face. Oh wait, there's a way to do it. Somebody was telling me they use the face command and, like, are able to look around a lot better. The room to the left of the top platform is probably game for polls too if you lull STFD. So the church is this thing, right? Oh yeah. Ooh. That's scary. Church bad. Don't get too close, okay. I'm wondering if I just don't want to move in here. Do we just try moving in here? I feel like at this point it's like gonna get solo pulls. I guess where it could get kind of dicey is if I was starting to pull from outside. Yeah, we're not gonna do that actually. Because I don't want to be in the middle of like another pull and then have a spawn. You're right though, I'm like kind of I ran out of pulls. The echo in here is kind of cool sounding. 4 in there, 2 up top. That's probably these, yeah. Or these 2. Yeah, eventually we're gonna work this down into a system. That system's gonna work out pretty good. You can roam a bit to learn more spots, just FD the ads, yeah. Yeah, kind of how I do it is I like start slow and then work my way up to like more. The whole place other than the church is basically your playground. Nice. Yeah, I really want to do some charming, but it's so unreliable. I don't know how these guys are split up, so it's kind of tough. I think what I really need to work on is getting spawn timers that show on stream, like down here. I just realized my chat box is showing on the right again, and it shouldn't be showing in both. I thought I had it hidden. You can charm kill there too. It's pretty safe. Lots of room in that little back alley. I'll have to figure out why the chat's showing up in two places. It's not a huge deal. Alright, time to pull the church. Let's go. No, I'm just kidding. Oh. Ah, I got stuck on the wall. Yeah, 44 will be nice because the next level pet I can just buy. Which is not something I'm used to. Especially after the 20s were like kind of miserable and some of the 30s for like having to research pets. I didn't know a whole lot about tap tanking back then too though. So I could have probably just as easily gotten around it by tap tanking. But you learn as you go. These towers are actually kind of tall. Like I want to pull these guys, but I'm afraid to walk past that point right there. I don't know what's up there. Can I see if I sit down? Can't quite see up there. I hear stuff in there. It sounds scary. There's some bad stuff going on in there. So we should be getting another spawn in this room here soon. Click off collarbone so I'm not depleting my health. Easy-ish mobs, but have to split. Yeah, I'd like to at some point have like spawn timers here that I could update with a hotkey. That's something I need to work towards. If I could just have like 6 of them or so, and then I just hit a hotkey and it resets. Then I could just look at it and be like, oh, okay, I got one pops in 2 minutes, one pops in 5. If you remember, Velith, you were here for the early days. When I was doing the Goblin Preacher, that was kind of how I had to have, like, that was the only way I was holding down the Goblin Preacher camp on my enchanter. That was like physically tiring though to hold that camp down. It was a lot of fun though, and I leveled really fast from like 20 to 26 there. Back in the Huck Nasty days, before I changed the name of the stream. Before I went all sold out and got a logo and everything made and all that. When I was streaming in 1280 by whatever, freaking 30 FPS, no webcam. It's so bad. Like I go back and look at those and I'm like, oh my gosh, people watched this. Hey, why not? So, if you remember Nuggles, Nuggles was like, yeah, it was ass, but it was nice ass. With the three dots, they do go down really fast. Was that a druid? Yeah, he was a. I think he still plays occasionally. We used to group together. Because I wasn't doing a solo self-found back then. Park here on the step. I think I have one more spawn here that should be popping pretty soon. And then Critterus, he used to come around a lot. I haven't seen him in a while. We used to go to the hole. He was a druid too. It seemed like it was always druids. Always had a bunch of druids hanging out. Everybody's got a druid though, right? Actually, I don't have a druid on green. I've got a druid on blue that I use for recording YouTube. He's perfect for recording like footage for YouTube. Because you can just travel wherever you want to go and get good shots. Spirit of Wolf, teleports. These guys should be popping soon too. Oh. It was this one. I thought it was that one. I really should learn how to hit the 7 key with my finger too. I always have to click that one. It's just a little bit too far. I always end up hitting like 6, and I don't want to hit 6 because it's harm shield. Maybe I should put harm shield on 7. That would be smart. Harm shield has been 6 for a while though. I could probably get harm shield down here, have it on 7, and then have it on one of these. There's a lot I need to do with my hotkeys. All right, next should be these guys. It'll be I think the farther one. Having your hotkey as 7 sounds terrible. Yeah, I'll be like panicking, needing to harm shield and not be able to hit it. That was the only thing that saved me in Dalnir when I accidentally pulled like half of the lumpy goo area all at once. Okay, I gotta very carefully pull this guy. Let's see if I can like, I'm nervous. Gotta like creep up on him. Oh my gosh. There we go. And hopefully it doesn't drag that church. Okay, we're good. Yeah, I like, actually I didn't harm shield now that I think about it. I was able to FD, but I ate like 3 harm touches for 750 damage. And luckily was able to FD, and then I sat there, I got frustrated, I killed the stream, I sat there for probably 40 minutes, wondering, like waiting for my health to come back and wondering what I was gonna do. And then that bard Belgaven came by, oh shoot. That bard Belgaven just happened to run by and like, oh hey, like that sound, sorry if it was really loud. I was like, what am I gonna do? And then he came through the room and killed everything, and I was like, oh thank God. I just got so lucky. Thanks, Kevin. 2 levels till new spells. Necro's coming along pretty good. So yeah, I won't be on tomorrow night because I got to wrap presents, get ready to drive. Thanks, Vila. Thanks for all your help tonight, by the way. Your advice, I'll say that because I'm solo self-found. The POTG. All right, I'm a cheater. You guys can call me out. Nah, it's POTG. I mean, Anyway, yeah, DMF. I can finally get that skull cap. I've got 2 skull caps lined up. Let's see. Okay, yep, you're right. We are kind of getting to the point where we're needing to branch out a little bit here. Because that room's fully clear. Guess we'll just do a little risky exploration here. We're gonna... Okay, there's nothing over here. I don't know what's, Oh, that's right. There's a pillar full of stuff right up here, I think. Ah, the walls gave me, like, vertigo for a second. I'm hearing things from inside there. I want to know what's... Like, how do I split pull that room? But I really don't want to accidentally pull anything in here. Is there any... Oh, there's a guardian, like, right there. I saw him. Can I hit him from here? No. So I can't, like, try to grab him from here. I feel like as soon as I come out right here, he's gonna want to grab... He's gonna get... Oh, shoot. Wonder why he's not aggroing. Yeah, I think now that they're broken and I'm not taking heals, the dots are the way to go. But when you first start, breaking this camp is going to be rough. Especially if there's healers in there. But like Velith was saying, I could probably pull him back to that corner. We do not have ST up. We need to get ST on the bar here to try to interrupt this guy's heals. I don't know if we're going to get it. I think the pet got it, actually. I think he's going to get a heal off. Nope. Pearl necklace. Nice. It's not bad experience. About about 0.5% per kill. I think this will be an okay spot to go to 44. I see a skeletal warder casting. Where is he? This one heals as well, so I'm gonna have to be on point with the ST. Watching for it. I thought these ones healed. Maybe they don't. Maybe there's minion of Zalgaz has different classes. Nice. Wait, that's a deadwood. Oh, it's not. So we, oops, sorry about that. We've got the system worked out. Let's see, it's 10 o'clock. I got a little bit of time left. Hopefully everybody's having a good night. We got the holidays coming up soon. Make sure y'all are taking care of yourselves around the holidays. The holidays can be tough on people. It's kind of strange how that works. People can get a little down around the holidays, so look after yourselves and look after those that you care about. I keep hearing them guardians or whatever like hissing from behind the wall. And does anybody know any interesting lore about this place? I know it's a library. That's about all I know. Because one of the things I've liked about doing the Kunark solo self-found is I like how I've learned more about the lore, mainly because I actually started caring about it. And that was the reason why I wanted to do Kunark only, was so I could kind of get more Kunark lore. I feel like I know Kunark pretty good, not from a lore perspective, but just at least up to this point. But I think if I started over, I would do some things probably a little bit differently. There's probably a lot of camps I missed out on in the early 30s because all I did was giants. Giants are so nice and easy though. The forest giants. I know absolutely no lore about anything except my boy Edwin Van Cleef. Yep, that's right. I don't have time for this. Give me the quest. Point me in the direction of enemies. I was so impatient when I first started playing World of Warcraft. I wouldn't even wait for my first wife and I. We would play together, and she would want to pick flowers, and I'm like, pick flowers on your own time. Let's go. Like I wouldn't even wait for her to like pick flowers. It was so bad. All I cared about was getting experience. Now as I've gotten older, I've gotten more appreciative of like investing in the game world and learning more about what's going on versus just going hard for experience. She would love Double Agent. That's so crazy that guy did that. You're still impatient. Interesting. I think so what I needed to do to like break the curse was I rated all tiers of WoW Classic. When WoW Classic came out, I went really hard on it. I rated every single tier, and I did the whole thing, or most of it, with the actual developers of the game, which was really neat. Hopefully he bashes that heal. No, he didn't. We're just gonna nuke him. And once I finished Nax, I was pretty much like, okay, I've achieved something. And now I don't really feel as impatient about these games. I think this is the one that heals. I think it's these little guys. I could be wrong. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it soon. I think he would have already done it. I swear I've seen these minion of Zalgaz do heals. I'm honestly not too sure. I think I came here one time ever. I came down here in 2001 on my monk, and we went to the library, and it was with a group. They just asked me if I wanted to join, so I was like, sure. I didn't even know that that dungeon was there in Field of Bone. And so I joined, and we were doing the library, and we were having a great time. And then for some reason we wiped, and I ended up getting assigned to pulling everybody's bodies back out. So then I had to like feign death pull everybody back up to the top. But I felt like obligated to because they were like we died in the library and it was tough getting people back down there. I remember it was kind of scary because the spiders cast like some of those enemies cast spells. So there was definitely some points where I was like I'm going to end up dying. I think that just comes with being a monk though. If you're a monk, you have to be ready to answer the call of duty and risk your own skin to get people's bodies out of dungeons. We were about to run into a situation like that on Monsters and Memories, but luckily the GM showed up and summoned all our bodies. But at one point I was like, I'm gonna lose my body down here. Like there's no chance I'm getting my stuff back. Because we died really deep in the tomb because the monk fell through like a fake floor and then feigned. And there's a good clip of it on my recap video on my YouTube. The monk feigned and then the enemies all came running up to us. I think because somebody had a bard that was like constantly pulsing like songs. So it put him on the aggro table and everything just came running up. Oh yeah, I'm already at 4%. This is good. I wonder how hard this is going to be without POTG though. I might only it's not going to be probably as difficult as I'm thinking. I just may not be able to hold down as many spawns. If I can hold these 4 and these 2 up here as well as the Pather, I'm pretty good with that. And I think the spectral, one of those spectral enemies drops something that I need. I think it's the shield. So there's two items that I'm mainly looking to get. It's the shield, which I think these guys drop. I'm trying to check on the wiki. And then the librarian has a tome that's really good. But if I get the dagger from Dalnir at 44, I don't think I'll need the tome. I'll just rock the dagger and the shield. I'll get more points for fashion questing, which is actually proven to affect your character's power more than stats. There's a whole wiki article about it. Let's see. Oh, yeah, right here. So, Shield of Spectral Essence. It says it's ultra rare. So, hopefully we get that. Then I've gotten this pestle. I don't. Oh, it's for the Canny 2 quest. So, I don't need to hang on to that. This would be nice to get too. Weight reduction pack. Alright, we got the scary pull. Just gotta creep up on him. I'm always worried he's gonna drag that whole church with him. Oh no. Alright, this is spicy. Let's get a root on him. Oof. ST wore off, but there's still root on him. We're just gonna dot him up. Should be good. I don't want to expend too much mana and then risk the camp getting messed up. Oh, hey, look at that. Alright. So that is 25% weight reduction bag, and it's medium. The medicine bags are no weight reduction, but they're large. So I probably, if I find another one, I may not just like immediately get rid of a medicine bag. But what I could use it for is trying to figure out what is heaviest, like all this food. and water might help with that. I think if I had even two of those, just for bone chips, one for bone chips and one for food. But yeah, if I get it, I'm not gonna keep grabbing them. Like if I find a ton of them, I'm not gonna like fill my entire. Yeah, it's like one weight reduce exactly. But I've always got a bag for food and I've always got a bag for bone chips, so it's like, yeah, you might as well. That kind of woke me up getting two of them. Really wish you could just pan the camera normally like in any other game. What I really want to put in there is weapons. Oh yeah, will this fit? Oh, the Deadwood stave fits. It's not heavy though, it's only a .8, so it's kind of doesn't really affect anything. Yeah, if I got like you said, if I was trying to make some money, which is funny because money was such a huge issue for me when I started, and now I'm like, I don't even stress money. Yeah, I think the game is kind of like tuned that way. It's so crazy how you like almost starve whenever you first start, and then you get to like level 30 and all of a sudden the game just starts throwing money at you. And now I have more money than like I think I'll need throughout the lifetime of the character. I might be getting close. Chanters can get expensive. Yeah, I do remember that on my chanter. Like even just buying the daggers for the summon pets was like, oh, I gotta buy the daggers. And yeah, chanters, they do need a lot of spells. You don't really hit a lot of spell levels where you're like, I'll take that one and you're fine. You end up needing like all the spells because you got stuns, the mezzes, the different illusions, like you said. They get so many tools. So it looks like when we pulled this dude right here, we ended up getting just the guy that's at the front of the church that was like right here. Trying to see what's like at the top with my cheat vision. Oh, I hear something. Oh no. We have uh we have two enemies up. So I shouldn't have been goofing around. Because I need this guy to go away. Because I really want to keep this camp in here broken. So I need him to path like away. Now. Shoo. I don't think he'll be here that long. I hope. Yeah, I heard you saying you needed more spell slots while I was playing my Chanter. Yeah, like the Chanter is another one where you feel like you never have enough spell slots, but you can just on my Chanter I do a lot of like getting rid of the one. Alright, I'm just gonna tired of this guy. Cause I have the rod or whatever. Yeah, so I just swap the top slot and then hit your GCD. It's actually like, it's kind of addictive. Yeah, making everything look friendly. I wonder did people do that back in the day? Did anybody that played in like 1999, if you want to chime in on the chat, like were people using that GCD reset pretty often, or was that kind of like a pro strat that very few people knew about? Because now like you just don't play without it. All right, we really need to grab this guy out of the church. Because we don't want the church to get messed up. Or not church, but tower. This guy's hitting my pet kind of hard. We're going to pull him back. Just let him rest. Let the dots tick. Hopefully they don't break the root too soon. As soon as this comes up, we'll give him some health. We can try resetting it, but I think it's one of those, yeah, it gives you the recast timer. This guy's actually kind of a tough one. It looks like we got a little bit of time here for the pet to get some health. 9% to the next level. That's not terrible. It's a decent zone experience modifier in here. I can't wait to get that new mic and get it all set up. It's gonna sound so good. I did a fair amount of research for trying to find a mic that was a decent price point for the quality that I was looking for. It's called a Rode Pod mic, but it's the dynamic USB XLR. It's like $200. It's not like, you know, top of the line crazy, but it's a lot better than this. A little dinky headset microphone. What made me do it was trying to edit the audio on my last video was just like a nightmare. I just didn't like the way it sounded, so I was like, I need to fix this. It's my Christmas present. That's what I got myself for Christmas, and I got the boom, so it won't be sitting on my desk. You got nothing for yourself? Hopefully somebody got you something. Oh, he's healing. Oh, that's interesting. They run. I wouldn't expect a skeleton to run. Deadwood. These will be nice to give to the pet. I don't think I'll be playing tomorrow. I've just got too much to do. So next time I play, I'm going to deck my pet out with these. I'll get some gifts from others, but I spent too much on my 7 nieces and nephews. Yeah, with the kids, it was. And then I'm gonna take them to like an amusement park this week, so that alone is gonna be more than anything I spent on on my budding streaming hobby. I can guarantee that. Amusement parks are not cheap, but it's gonna mean a lot to them. It's gonna make some good memories. So. No, they aren't. They took the oldest to Legoland. Yeah, I've looked at doing Legoland, and I was like, "Jeez, you would figure it would be like a discount Disney, but I felt like it was just maybe not just as much, but it was like enough that I was like, oh, I don't know about this." And I was trying to find something indoors because it's gonna be chilly. Yeah, if you're in New York, you're like far away from all like a lot of theme parks are down in the south. Oh, I did it. I hit the 7 with my finger. Now I can move on to Fortnite. Fortnite. Did I just say Fork Night? Fork Knife. We have Hershey Park in Virginia, or Pennsylvania, and Six Flags in New Jersey. Okay, I didn't know about those. I didn't. I know so little about. Oh no, no, stop! I know so little about the Northeast. I was just thinking the big ones like Disney World in Orlando and Disneyland. Let's see. These guys should be popping here soon. They have this really cool roller coaster on the boardwalk in Wildwood, New Jersey. An old wooden one. Ugh. Those things terrify me. I can't even get on a swing set anymore. I tried getting on a swing set when my kids were playing at the park one time, and it was like making my stomach hurt. Like, I'm gonna let them ride the rides, and I'll go on like the teacups or whatever with them, whatever like low key rides they have, but I'm not going roller coasters or anything that takes you like high up. That Viking ride scares the crap out of me. I'll never put my kids on one of those. If there's a Viking ride, the Viking shit that does this, I'll be like, no, sorry, you're not doing it. Like, I've seen videos where people literally had to stand on the damn thing because it was like coming up off the ground. Like, it gives me anxiety. I'm in the military, and I would 100% rather be shot at than see my kids on one of those things, and I'm not even exaggerating. Those things scare me. Look up King Dakar at Six Flags. It's like my heart rate probably jumped by like 20 just thinking about it. Now I'm kind of thinking like, should I really be doing this? I looked at the rides at this place and it didn't look like there was anything that crazy. And mainly the ones that concern me are the ones where it's like a group of people roll up in a parking lot and they like set up this thing. Those are the ones where I'm like, no. If it's a ride that's like maintained in a business, then I figure they actually like do what they need to do with it to keep it running safely. But like those parking lot carnival ones, not a fan. Let's see. I got about, we're at 3.5 hours. I've got, I'll say 15 minutes. 15 minutes of grinding to go. Its top hat tower element stands at 456 feet, cementing Kingda Ka. Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to show this while we're waiting on. Oh no. That is that real? Are those people wearing helmets? Oh my. What's this guy doing? He's up there like fixing it? No way. Mm-mm. I thought that was just like a tower that was like, hey, look, this thing, there's a tower, there's a roller coaster over here. That you're vertical. That's insane. You've gone on it? Oh no, we got to deal with this guy. I think we were watching, looking at King Ka, and now we probably have two spawns here. I'm gonna try running this way first. All right, looks like we only got one. So either we got lucky or he wasn't up yet. Oh my goodness. So, there is a like theoretical roller coaster out there that is like a literal, so trigger warning for death, I'll just say before I say this. It's like a concept roller coaster that is essentially like euthanasia. Um where it can achieve a speed that will just make you pass out and then pass away. It's it was like something somebody in Europe designed and proposed as like an ethical means of somebody like doing that. Sounds like a great business model. But yeah, it's like it gets your heart moving. I don't know, something about the blood and your head, and I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but it's crazy. And it's I think it's just like a really tall thing that just goes straight down and then slows down over time or whatever. Can you imagine if you messed it up though? It's the person like passes out and they're like, "Where am I?" You know what you could do is just have it park in like a shed, like a warehouse, and make the warehouse out to be like the afterlife. Just trick them. So if they do wake up, they're like, "Oh, this is the afterlife," and just make it totally awesome. They wouldn't know any better. So they figure it out. They see somebody like leaving work and change it out of their afterlife costume. I haven't seen the Pather in a while. Could we theoretically pull this guy without pulling the other three? That's never a good thing, yeah. He's like kind of close. I feel like it would pull. I don't feel comfortable trying to grab him out of there. I think that's asking for trouble. How much money have we made in here? I don't remember what I started with. We made 30 plat. Risk the lulls. No. Velith, who was in here earlier, was like, do not mess with the church. If anything, I need to learn how to get these guys. But I don't think that's in the cards for tonight. I'm gonna play it safe for now. It's kind of like Dalnir. Remember when we started in Dalnir, it was like a learning experience, and then as you go, you get more comfortable and you learn how everything works. Oh, I interrupted my dot. Because I feel like the only reason why I'm able to pull the ones that I am is because I have POTG on. And as soon as I don't have POTG, I think I'll probably be maxed out with these 6 plus the Pather. So I don't think it's really something that I need to learn how to do immediately. Once I hit 44 and I have a little bit stronger of a pet, I'll probably be able to push into there, like do these 4, the Pather, those 2, and that room. Which, speaking of the Pather, there he is. Yeah, I feel like POTG was like the designer's way of being like, oh, you got a druid to 60. Here's this thing so people actually like you again. Outside of just for ports. I could be wrong though. If I'm wrong, let me know in the chat. But I feel like druids just aren't that like, oh, they just want to buff you, and then they're like, okay, make room for another enchanter. Does anybody here play wizard? That's another class that I just don't know a lot about. I've heard they're like mana starved. Like they have huge nukes, but they're not efficient. They might be good at PvP if anybody cares about that thing. I've played like 4 classes. I'd say I've played 3. I won't count all the level 10s and 20s that I made in the yesteryears. Just the enchanter who's almost 50, the Necro who's now 42, and then I have a 44 druid that's kind of a port slash buff bot. I was proud of him when I got him to 40 though. That was like the highest I'd ever gotten. You're a COVID baby. "2020 was a good time to start on green though. There was a lot of people playing. It was quite busy. Yeah, you are definitely in the minority of like people who started EQ and played P99 without having any nostalgia or prior experience. There's not very many people out there that do that. That's right. Yeah, you had friends that played back in the day, and you would like watch them or whatever. That was like my ex's kids had this friend that would come over, and boot them off the computer so he could play World of Warcraft. Because we had World of Warcraft, we had like 3 accounts. So he would like come over and be like, let me play, and then not let them play. And it kind of got to the point where I like had to be like, hey man, like if they want to play their game, you gotta let them play their game. Like this kid had a higher level than they did from playing so much. Used to watch my friends, bro, in the family living room, but the old living room PCs. Nobody's got living room PCs anymore. I remember the living room PC playing like MechWarrior and SimCity, all those old DOS games. Ooh, he's got a Deadwood. Oh no. Oh, I interrupted him. We need to just nuke him. Yes. We got another Deadwood. Oh no. Oh wow. Goodness. That was loud. I don't know, like some of the sound effects in this game are like unnecessarily loud. Vanguard was a game I truly wanted to play. EQ is just okay to watch because nothing else is going on. I never got in on the Vanguard. Yeah, the crit noise definitely lets you know something bad has just happened. Or the stun noise. The worst is when you're panning the camera just right and it hits that stun. Ah, I missed his heal. That's alright, I'm done after this one. I think this is a good point to call it. We'll just nuke him. Yeah, whirl till you hurl. Alright. So I will be out. Let's do this. If you made it this far, first off, thanks for watching. Secondly, I'll be out tomorrow night through Friday. I may stream Friday, depending on what time I get back into town. But I'll definitely be streaming over the weekend, and then definitely not on Christmas, unless I just get really bored. And then kind of resume my normal schedule the following week, which is 7:30 Mountain Time. So I want to thank you all for your viewership and encourage you all to stay classic. Have a good night.